baby. Yes, I think we're rolling now. We're here at the gorgeous Greystones studio. We're Kristian, not Killian, as I said earlier. I'm thinking of my beautiful nephew, Killian. We're here to talk about this great little class that's coming up now, starting in June and running through into July. This is well, it's organised by your fine self. March on Films is the name of your March on Films.
March on Films is the competition I run. It's a filmmaking competition, so it's a festival competition. And basically, the filmmaking camps are kind of to tie in with that. It's the idea of trying to get people to basically get out there and just make films. Really encouraging people to give filmmaking a try.
Now we got the age groups are going from 10 and 13, 13 to 15, and you'll be starting with the 15 to 17s, given the way school holidays run, because you're starting in June 20th, we'll start with the older kids. I'm always wondering though, if you can recognise early on in the classes that somebody's an M. Night Shyamalan, or there might be a Zack Snyder, can you stop them? Like, can you say, okay, you're not allowed to make any more films, you've got to stop? Because there are some really bad filmmakers out there. It would be your job to sort of get them early on before they actually inflict a bad film on us.
If they are an M. Night Shyamalan, even if it's bad, they're going to have a great career themselves, so let them go for it.
So I suppose the one thing about making a film is that we live in a time where people live with visuals everywhere. You know, people are their own managers. They do their Facebook pages. They do their own publicities. Everyone's got a little bit of a camera phone going on. So it is a great time to learn the actual skills involved, the language of film, because it's amazing the effects that it can have, just how you shoot one simple scene. Like us two talking here, put it in black and white, we're very deep and we're very kind of cool people. You know, put it in various different Wes Anderson kind of Instagram look, we're cool and hip. So it is a great kind of time to learn how to use all that beautiful language.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think what's happened is the kind of the means of production, as they say, have kind of become available to everybody. So now it's actually different from what it used to be, where it used to be very expensive to make a film. Now anyone can do it, and like you have it with kids, you know, basically kids now they play around with their phone, you know, and then they figure out some little app to actually make a film, and from that, so the tools are there. This is about then showing them how to use the tools to get the idea of the tone of a film, to get the craft of filmmaking down, to understand about, you know, shot composition, lighting, editing, all those sorts of things. So it's open to everyone. That's the great thing. That's what March on Film is all about. Open to everybody, and the camps are to help people then, you know, just to give them that extra bit of knowledge so they can go out and make their own films.
Well, of course, we should say that after the one-week course, people will get to make their own films. And I know I run the Greystones Film Club, so the hope is, and the plan is, that we'll have a night where we can sort of show their wonderful work as the kind of support films to a major feature. So it'll be kind of a nice thing that you've got an audience who are waiting to see what you've made, and that it'll actually go out there in a big way, which is, you know, it's a kind of a nice thing, I think, for any artist to know that, well, you know, I'll make this, it'll be my kind of voice, it'll be my little piece of work. And to know that others will see it, strangers will see it, is a kind of a kick then, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be great for all the kids who are doing it and all the students. It's one of those things, like the plan is that basically during the week they'll actually have hands-on experience making film. We'll show them how to do it. They'll come up with their own idea. Everyone will come up with their own idea, make their own film, write their own script, shoot it themselves, have their end result, and then, as I say, get to show it at the film club, in the Greystones Film Club. So it's great. It's the
no greater honour, really, when you think about it. I know you could have a premiere in the Savoy, or maybe the IFI could do a season, but I think really playing at the Greystones Film Club is probably the greatest kind of goal for most young filmmakers today.
I think it's what most people are looking for.
Yeah. Rock and roll. Well, I will finish by just saying that this runs in June and July. There will be obviously the March on Film website is there. The Greystones Studio Facebook page will give you more information. And right on this beautiful page, of course, there'll be all the links and all the phone numbers and emails that you might need. But yeah, I look forward to this. Now we'll try and we'll embed the films as well on the guide, so people can get a good idea of the great work that comes out of it. So well done, and it's Carl, isn't it, or Kim? Oh, there we go.